Hello beautiful people, listen Daruma, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking this video and it's titled Donald Trump invites Nigel Farage on rally stage. Interesting. So we're going to be checking this video to hear what the guy say. Let's check it out.
Right now, to invite onto the stage the man behind Brexit and a man who led brilliantly the United Kingdom Independence Party in this fight and won despite all odds, despite horrible name-calling, despite so many obstacles. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nigel Farage.
Yo,
Lovely. Thank you very
beautiful.
much. Well, thank you, and good evening, Mississippi. I come to you from the United Kingdom with a message of hope and a message of optimism. It's a message that says, if the little people, if the real people, if the ordinary decent people are prepared to stand up and fight for what they believe in, we can overcome the big banks. We can overcome the multinationals.
Beautiful. See the way the crowd are sharing up love to see this. I mean, this is actually an old video, but the fact that you see these another politician from somewhere is coming to support his friend, or politicians sticking together regardless from different parts of the world or different side of the world, it's beautiful. My goodness, love to see this. Let's go on.
And we did it. We made June the 23rd our Independence Day when we smashed the establishment.
Ooh, okay.
And we did it. Everybody said we'd lose. And what did we see? We saw experts from all over the world. We saw the International Monetary Fund. We saw Moody's. We saw Standard & Poor's. We saw global leaders giving us Project Fear, telling us that if we voted not to be run by a bunch of unelected old men in Brussels, yeah, well, it's okay. They don't like me either, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Great sense of humor. Now I understand how and why he is friends with Donald Trump. My goodness, love to see this. Let's go on.
But they told us our economy would fall off a cliff. They told us there'd be mass unemployment. They told us investment would leave our country. And David Cameron, then our Prime Minister, but no longer, told us we might even get World War III. And we saw the commentariat and we saw the polling industry doing everything they could to demoralize our campaign. On the day of the vote itself, that morning, they put us 10 points behind. And actually, they were all wrong. And they were wrong because what the Brexit campaign did is we reached those people who've been let down by modern global corporatism. We reached those people.
Beautiful.
We reach those people who have never voted in their lives, but believe by going out and voting for Brexit, they could take back control of their country, take back control of their borders, and get back their pride and self-respect.
Amazing. Lots of people have their thoughts about Brexit, and I really love your honest contribution or honest thoughts about Brexit, because lots of people thought it wasn't a good idea. Some people thought it was good. And I want to believe that people have their thoughts regarding that. So I would really love you to share your contribution. What do you think? Do you think Brexit was a good initiative, or was a good stand, or you thought otherwise, or you thought it wasn't a good idea? I would love to hear what you think about it. But let's go on.
Now the big card the Prime Minister decided to play in the referendum is he got a foreign visitor to come to London to talk to us. Yes, we were visited by one Barack Obama.
Is that a boo?
And he talked down to us. He treated us as if we were nothing. One of the oldest functioning democracies in the world. And here he was telling us to vote Remain. So I, having criticised and condemned his behaviour, I could not possibly tell you how you should vote in this election. But, you know, I get it, I'm hearing you. But I will say this, if I was an American citizen, I wouldn't vote for Hillary Clinton if you paid me. In fact, I wouldn't vote for Hillary Clinton if she paid me. Folks, the message is clear. The parallels are there. There are millions of ordinary Americans who've been let down, who've had a bad time, who feel the political class in Washington are detached from them, who feel so many of their representatives are politically correct parts of that liberal media elite. They feel people aren't standing up for them, and they've actually, in many cases, given up on the whole electoral process. And I think that you have a fantastic opportunity here with this campaign. You can go out. You can beat the pollsters.
Yeah.
You can beat the commentators. You can beat Washington.
Beautiful.
And you'll do it by doing what we did for Brexit in Britain. We had our own People's Army of...
Wow, interesting. Now I see the reason. I understand why Trump is friends with Nigel. This was interesting and beautiful to watch. It was actually the 2016 election that actually made me get started investing my time into American election and getting to know about it. And it was interesting because lots of people had their thoughts and speculations. I think during that time, we almost had a clash in my place of work because lots of people were opposing each other. But at the same time, looking at now and looking far back in the election, I think lots of people realize that they made the right choice. And now that they are sticking and trying to still want to vote for Trump again, it goes to tell you that, okay, they know that Trump is the only person that is going to fix America, that's going to help America or take America, make America's economy look great because of what he's done in the past and all of that. And I don't think people are making the wrong choice. Or what do you think? Because I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and we both had the exact same thoughts or views, and it was surprising because when she shared the exact same thing that I was thinking, I said to myself, wow, finally to see that I wasn't the only one thinking about it. But at the same time, I've said for this election, people should vote with their eyes wide open because it is going to affect you. So if you think before now you're not going to come out to vote, just like what was said here, I think this election also woke lots of people up to realize that whether independent, whether you're supporting, you don't want to cast your vote before. Now people are changing their thoughts and decide that they want to vote, and they already know their candidate for their candidate or who they want as president. So I mean, you should be listening to yourself, not someone else imposing their candidate on you or telling you who to vote. And I want to believe that you would make the right choice. But let me know what you think. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I would really love to share that. You can share the useful information I think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.